This is the weekly Health Law News Nugget from Southern Health Lawyers. I'm Rich Sanders.
And this is Rich Sanders with the Health Law News Nugget for the last week of June in celebration of Independence Day. One of the reasons America is such a great country is that our Constitution has checks and balances built in among the three different branches of the federal government: executive, legislative, and judicial. And this week's News Nugget talks about how two of those branches have had checks and balances just this week. Various news outlets, including the Wall Street Journal and AP, reporting this week that the District Court in the District of Columbia, which handles questions of federal law, ruled in favor of the Trump administration, which had been sued by the American Hospital Association to try and stop implementation of the price transparency rule. Those of you who regularly watch the News Nugget know that we discussed this last year. The Trump administration had one of its main components of its policy campaign from its policy framework from the campaign was finally put into proposed rule last year, which will require hospitals to make public the negotiations they have with health insurance companies. Well, the American Hospital Association, on behalf of America's hospitals, sued the Trump administration, saying that this proposed rule violated their First Amendment right to free speech, and just as importantly, their First Amendment right not to speak, and that the confidentiality that was built into those contracts should not be disclosed to the public. Ultimately, the district court judge ruled that the Trump administration had constitutional authority to implement this price transparency rule and issued summary judgment, which means the case won't go to trial, but it can be appealed. If there's any appeal from the American Hospital Association, we'll let y'all know. In the meantime, enjoy the view of the American flag behind me. Have a great and safe Independence Day, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the first week of July. I'm Rich Sanders with Southern Health Lawyers. Thanks for joining us.